Hello students. Today we will discuss about models of atoms. डिफरेंट साइंटिस्ट ने डिफरेंट मॉडल प्रिफर किए. सबसे पहले जो साइंटिस्ट था जिसने मॉडल प्रिफर किया था वो था थॉमसन. सो फर्स्टली we will discuss about Thomson's model of an atom. After the discovery of electron, proton and neutron, प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट हुई कि ये इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रोटॉन और न्यूट्रॉन कहाँ पे प्रेजेंट होते हैं. एटम में प्रेजेंट होते हैं, बट एटम में इनकी पोजीशन क्या होती है, तो उसको डिफाइन करने के लिए अलग अलग साइंटिस्ट ने अलग अलग मॉडल प्रिफर किए. जैसे फर्स्ट मॉडल इज थॉमसन्स मॉडल. थॉमसन्स मॉडल ऑफ एन एटम. After the discovery of electrons and protons, J.J. Thomson in 1890 tried to explain the arrangement of electrons and protons within the atom. He proposed that an atom consists of a sphere of positive charge, in which electrons are ambient like plums in pudding or seeds evenly distributed in red spongy mass in watermelon. The radius of the sphere is of the order 10 to the power minus 8 centimeter, which is equal to the size of the atom. Although Thomson's model could explain the electrical neutrality of an atom, but this model could not satisfy experimentally facts proposed by Rutherford, and hence it was discarded. So according to Thomson, an atom consists of positive sphere, that means a positive charge embedded and hold the atom, and electrons are present, and we can say that electrons are embedded between the positive charge, but the number of negative charge is equal to number of positive charge. So overall atom is neutral. So we can say that Thomson's model could explain the electrical neutrality of an atom. But the demerit is that this model could not satisfy experimental facts proposed by Rutherford, and hence it was discarded. So now second model is Rutherford's model of an atom. Rutherford's model and it is also known as Rutherford's alpha scattering experiment. Rutherford and his co-workers performed this experiment, and in this experiment the alpha particles emitted from a radioactive element such as polonium, radium, etc. So firstly, if we want to draw the diagram, then we can draw. Firstly, we have to consider a radioactive source. Radioactive source, or we can say that a radioactive element, because radioactive element emits radiations, that is alpha, beta and gamma, and we will put this radioactive source in a lead box. Why we use lead box? Because lead has the tendency to absorb the radiations, extra radiation, because polonium or radium emit a number of alpha rays, and we have to lay this beam in a single straight line. So again we put a lead plate with a fine hole. This is a lead box. This is lead plate, and this alpha ray strike on a gold foil. Why we use gold foil? Because the thickness, because gold is a malleable metal and its malleability is high, so we can prepare a thin sheet of gold. So we use only gold foil. And after that, we covered this gold foil from a zinc sulfide layer, a circular zinc sulfide layer. And when we strike the alpha rays, we observe three observations. First is mostly alpha rays strike without deflection. Mostly alpha particles, but few alpha particles strike in a different angle. Or we can say that few alpha particles deflects in a different angle. Few alpha particles and some alpha particles, very few alpha particles, almost 1 in 20,000 were deflected were deflected backward on their path at an angle of 180 degrees or around 180 degrees. So it is circular zinc sulfide layer, circular zinc sulfide layer, zinc sulfide coated screen. So we can write the observation of Rutherford model. Observation, three observations are here. First, mostly a number of alpha particles pass through the atom undeflected. Second observation is few alpha particles few alpha particles got deflected. And third, one of alpha particle or a very few alpha particles retracted their path, that it can almost straight back towards the surface as a result of their direct collisions with a heavy mass. So it was observation. Conclusion. But what is the conclusion of these observations? The first conclusion is, according to Rutherford, mostly alpha particles pass through the atom undeflected. So conclusion is that there must be a large empty space within the atom. There must be large empty space within the atom. Second conclusion is, according to Rutherford, alpha particles of very few alpha particles got deflected. Why they got deflected? Seriously, because there must be something massive or positively charged. There must be something massive, and positively charged structure present in the atom. And third conclusion is, very few alpha particles which retarded their path, that is can almost straight back towards the surface as a result. So what is the conclusion? Because they collide with a very heavy, positively massive body, and size of this massive body or positively charged structure is very. So the size of, third conclusion is, size of and this positively charged body is known as nucleus. Size of nucleus is very small. So these are conclusions. Now, defects in Rutherford's model. Defects in Rutherford's model. Rutherford did not specify the number of electrons in each orbit. He told that electrons are present in the empty space, but he did not specify the number of electrons in each orbit. Second is, according to electromagnetic theory, if a charged particle, that is electron, is accelerated around another charged particle nucleus, then there would be continuous radiation of energy, and this loss of energy would slow down the speed of electrons, and the electron would fall down in nucleus, which cannot be possible. So this model is rejected. The charged body is nucleus, and electron revolve in this circular path. Then due to emission of radiation, its path becomes a very short, and after some time it will collapse in nucleus, which cannot be possible. So these explanation was not given by Rutherford. So this model is rejected.